Good Monday evening, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Safety Stop. I forgot to hit my mic, JoJo.
Is mine on?
Yours is on. Yeah, I was sitting
Good.
here and I started to say good Monday evening, and there was no audio. Oh, so it is Monday, September the 19th, and I announced a couple of weeks ago about the birthday card. So we will be presenting that birthday card to Dad tomorrow. So, because tomorrow's his 77th birthday. Woohoo! Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, it looks like Joe and Christina is in the room tonight. Oh goodness. So Jojo, I have something down here. Is that you? Is that you
Yeah,
beeping?
it's me. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I keep hearing
I'm
doo doo.
trying. It keeps like wanting to connect to something, and I don't know what.
Well, so I think we made the announcement last week, and so now all I need is a lightsaber. Luke, I am your father. Yes, folks, the Ocean Reef masks are in. So, uh, just came in today. I am super soaked about this, JoJo. It looks pretty cool. Of course, I've got to set it up. But this thing looks wicked awesome, dude. Are you there? Uh oh. I think JoJo froze. He's stuck in the corner there. Maybe he'll join us back here in a minute. I wonder if we can poke fun at him. But no, we just got these in, and this one here is the Ocean Reef Predator, and so I've got to build it, got to put the communications in it, and get it rigged up. But I'm super stoked to be able to get this in the water and test it out. So looks pretty cool. I've been on the OTS systems before, the Interspiros and the Guardians, and so never have had the chance to dive an ocean reef, and so this is going to be a treat. Jojo, are you back yet? All right, I think Jojo got lost. He is stuck in the corner there, but yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. Like I said, I've been in OTS mask before. The cool thing is you can actually communicate if you got somebody like if your dive buddy's diving one. You can actually communicate, and sit there and talk or whatnot. So yeah, super stoked about it. Again, got to build it, but it's one of those things. New scuba toy. All right. Yeah, Jojo, I kind of figured you was having some issues. You're stuck. You're froze. All right. Well, while Jojo works on his technical difficulties, uh, set that back to the side. So who all's in the room tonight? Looks like Dad is here. So if you're just joining us, we're giving a big shout out to him. His birthday is tomorrow. So I think he's done said thank you. And let's see. If you have not heard, we've been busy with classes. But the cool thing is, there he is.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, lost keyboard and everything. It's like what?
Well, I was going to say you were stuck like in the corner and just like stuck there. So
Oh,
I
I still
figured
got
you'd be
that
back,
music thing going.
huh?
I still got that beepy thing going though.
There is no telling. Are you sure it's on your end?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
saying I'm reading a USB and not reading it. So
uh, so, like I was saying, we just finished our second side mount class. Um, I know JoJo's super stoked to get in the next one, but we were talking about just before we come on uh, the amount of time that you can spend underwater. And for those folks who already know our instructor Brian, who is also a technical instructor, well versed cave diver. If it can be dove, he can probably dive it. But he completed an 8 hour dive at the park on Friday. He went in like at 11:30 in the morning, come out 7:30 that evening. So, you know, 8 hours. He was able to explore. Of course, he had a scooter. Yeah, if you know Brian, he's got a scooter. But pretty much covered every part of the quarry, from what I understand. JoJo's still hunting.
I don't know what. All I can think of is do a hard reset.
Well, I don't know. You don't have
Oh,
something. You don't have something new plugged in, do you?
nope.
Huh?
Stop for a second. Cross my fingers.
Like, we all know. Anybody who knows JoJo knows his house is haunted. Like, his lights come on. It'll start playing music. Something about Alexa, and Alexa goes crazy.
I fixed that issue. I took a little bit off that circuit and put it on another one. So I haven't had that issue in a minute.
So when you tell Alexa to dim the lights, they don't just like suddenly brighten, or the radio start
we don't
playing.
have the strobe lights going off anymore. Or the fan turning on automatically.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm glad your house isn't haunted anymore, JoJo. But that does lead us to the haunted quarry dive.
It does, doesn't it? Let me get some light on this. I mean, jeez, is that better? I can see.
There you go. Hey, I can see you. Where did JoJo go? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I'm stoked about it. Just like that side mount class. Oh, got a lot in store this year.
So give us a preview of. I know some of the stuff that you're doing. So some of it we don't want to let out, but kind of give us a preview.
I don't got anything on me right now. I can get something.
Oh, no! I'm just like give us a rundown. Kind of what we're thinking, and some things to be looking out for, or.
So of course we're going to start getting the quarry decorated out for this, for this nice night dive. Oh, we need to really put a story behind it, don't we?
There has to be a storyline.
Home. Oh,
there has to be a storyline, JoJo.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that before. We need to put a storyline together. The idea is, a nice, peaceful swim through the dark depths of the Pennyroyal area.
Take a bus ride with the Children of the Corn.
Yeah. You okay the line down to this platform where you're going to start running into some peculiar creatures, a lot of the bony type.
Well, I know last year there was like some bony critters in cages, and
Yep.
I think my question is the 6 foot mermaid coming back?
6 foot mermaid is coming back. She, of
Awesome.
course, will be roosting in her spot over there off the yacht, enjoying her beverages of,
Just
I
don't get
bought
too close.
cocktails and, uh, and then, you know, you'll find some great characters hanging out in the RV. Maybe looking back at you that you know, you look at them, they might look back at you. Let's just
just,
say that.
just keep an eye out what's lurking around the corner.
Yeah, might look in a window and not expect it.
Oh, of course,
Um,
nothing's going to grab you. Maybe a
no,
bluegill.
well, they've even settled down a lot.
Yeah.
So, uh, you will definitely have to be entangled in the bus. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know that we would really use the word entangled because that just,
Um,
yeah, uh, the experience through the bus.
yeah.
Yeah, because you're not really going to get entangled. I mean, that's a safety concern, but
No, I'll keep it safe. It's just you're gonna experience the creatures that will be happy to entangle you at least.
so are the zombie divers going to be there?
Well, we do have our special uh, dead cowboy out there. He was out there last year.
Yeah, it's going to be grilling up all them specials on the grill down there by the
All
Porta
the
John.
specials. And
Yeah,
I guarantee you're going to get close up look at all those specials. He's going to be getting ready.
just make sure you knock on the door of the Porta John. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know if it's occupied. Oh, yeah, it's Halloween's going to be, going to be a blast. Of course, this is the last event of the season, so we try to make it fun, and I know there's several other things going to be going on besides the night dive. Uh, I think on October the 8th, Water Dogs is doing underwater pumpkin carving. I know Island Hoppers is coming in on the 29th, I believe, the same night as the hunt. They're going to be doing the zombie apocalypse diver course. So, we got things planned out through the month. So, definitely want to get in and, take part. If you've never carved a pumpkin underwater, that it's not as easy as it sounds. Contrary to popular belief, pumpkins float.
Okay, so we got 8th, and they're doing the pumpkin carving.
I think it's the 8th. I
We'll have
haven't
to get a
got.
schedule what shops want to do on what days. That way people
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on now is just to get the final the date so that I can get it published. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Figure out what shops are doing the zombie dive too.
yeah, and
That's
I
always a
think
good
I
one.
think Water Dogs is going to do one a weekend or two beforehand, if I'm not mistaken. So, but yeah, I'll have to get the exact date so that we can actually throw those up so everybody knows what's going on. Of course, the shop sponsored dives and classes. You need to contact them to get registered for. But the zombie or the haunted quarry dive that's open. It's a lead dive, so even if you're not night certified, we're gonna have dive professionals in the water leading the dive. So really, glow stick and an underwater light is really all you need, and you'll be with the group and being led through the trail.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have glow sticks on the line as well as a lot of the props will be backlit too. So
Yeah. So it's going to be a fun time. Of course, I love October because the visibility is always spectacular. Unless, of course, Mother Nature intervenes. But generally, I mean, some of the best visibility I've seen. I remember one year we was doing the haunted trail, and I was jumping from one place to another around the group, trying to get some video. And there was one part where the trail it went back to the truck, and of course, if you dove the truck, there's a line coming out going towards the dinosaurs, and there's a line going over towards the Cessna. And I was right in between that. Man, it looked like a runway because we had the glow sticks on the navigation lines, and it looked like a runway. I mean, it's just all lit up, and it kind of just went to a point, and it was pretty cool.
Oh.
I'm going to say it was probably about 50-foot visibility that Halloween. So beautiful time to be in the water.
Yeah, visibility was good last year too.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't bad.
The videos I took turned out really good thanks to that clear visibility.
Yeah. Well, and it's talking about visibility. A couple of weeks ago we had that monsoon come through that Sunday, Labor Day weekend, I believe, and it was horrible. But I mean, it's still a little hazy. But I had 2 or 3 people tell me this weekend that they could see almost, if not all, the full length of the container. So,
yeah, I did one dive where we got below 45 feet, and it did open up. We had 50 plus feet of visibility.
Yeah,
visibility wasn't bad, especially if you stayed along the outside of things.
Yeah,
right there by the quarantine was about the worst spot.
Yeah, well, this weekend there was a ton of open water students going through, and there was a bunch of classes. It wasn't just open water. There was rescue classes going on. There was open water specialties. So there was a lot of people taking classes.
Packed house this weekend.
Oh man, it was.
We busted out the canopies and everything, so people had places to sit.
Yeah. Yep. So. Most definitely. So, but, with the water starting to cool down, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is starting to cool. I think it was, what was it, 80, 81?
Yeah.
Jojo?
And you can feel it too. You can still wear a bathing suit, but you can tell the temperature wasn't as warm as it was.
Yeah. But wait, there's more. The thermocline is actually a couple of feet deeper now. So you can, from what I understand now, I didn't get to dive this weekend, but from what I understand, you can make it right down to the top of the fire truck before you hit the thermocline.
And it should stay there until the surface temperature reaches the temperature of that thermocline.
Oh, it'll drop. It'll drop even more.
So,
yeah, by Halloween, the fire truck, you'll be able to make it to the bottom with no thermocline. Of course, it's going to cool from top down, but you don't have that thermocline, so you'll be able to get 40 foot pretty easy before you hit a thermal.
I was at 45 at just a 5 mil. I took off my hood and gloves because I was too hot. So
yeah. Well, I know we have not jumped over to the comments, and it's already 20 after, so let's see who's in the room. Of course, we've already recognized Dad's in watching. Looks like Mr. Dave Lowney is in the room tonight. Good evening, sir. Miss Tammy is here. I know she's been busy. She dove Saturday and Sunday. Mr. Frank Winstead's in the house. Of course, Jordan just completed his first open water class as the lead instructor. So congratulations to him. Mr. Jay Hagman is in here. Good evening. Yeah, I mean, so it was a fun weekend though. I mean, it was busy, but
Yeah, well, I had fun. got to lead very nice people down today or this weekend. Need a dive buddy. And we had some good dives out.
Oh yeah.
And I
Well,
cringed when I seen Brian and his class going by, going, "Why am I not in it?" I want to steal your scooter next time.
JoJo's like, he watched him go by and he's like, that could be me. That could be me.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, I tell you what, here's the part that I really enjoy. Of course, you helped out with the open water class that we had,
Mhm.
and it really, really is good to see kids getting involved in scuba. And
Mhm.
this weekend, we had the pleasure of being able to certify, or shall I say, Jordan, on his first official lead instructor role. Got the privilege of certifying an 11-year-old young lady and a 12-year-old. So definitely congratulations to them. I know I got certified when I was 12, which that was just a couple of years ago. But I hope I hope they have half as much fun as I've had with it because
Oh yeah.
it's a blast.
You could tell they were tired but ready to go again when it come to the last dive of the day.
Oh, I'm sure. I am sure. And I heard they done awesome too. So I
They
mean,
did.
of
They
course,
did.
when you've got kids in class, it can go one of two ways. Either they do great, they listen to you, they do everything, or they'll kind of listen to you, do the skills, and then it's like shiny squirrel syndrome. Ooh, okay, I'm done. Boom, zoom, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, there's my daughter right there. ADHD kicked in and gone.
Of course, it's just been amazing this season. All the shops have been busy. I mean, doing classes. A lot of new divers this season. Uh, you know, I see reports all the time. They're saying diving is shrinking or the industry is shrinking. I don't know where they're getting their data from. Unless it's coastal areas, because honestly, I think inland. I think it's growing. I could be
Yeah, I don't know.
wrong.
Pennyroyal's growing at least.
We got growing pains. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's big time. We're already talking. How can we make next year? Because we're going to have to take care of some of these growing pains.
Oh yeah, that's what we got the off season for.
Yeah, we already said we're not taking a break this winter, so
Well,
right in November we're getting it out the gate.
and that's one thing. Being a quarry park operator. Uh, a lot of people don't see the behind the scenes stuff. They see April to November. We're busy. We're doing all kinds of stuff, and then just looking back or looking at it and thinking about it. Oh well, you close in November and you don't open till April, but that time is used doing projects and building and maintenance and equipment services, and I mean the list goes on and on.
Yeah,
Building new
and then
things.
we don't have the manpower as we do during the summer either.
Yeah,
There might
yeah,
be
that's
one or two of us there
yeah.
get things done. So
So yeah, so there's a lot of work that goes into it. It's not just sit at the gate and collect money and say have fun and find things to put in the water. It's a whole lot more than that. Well, Jordan, we won't initiate you again. Jojo, was you there for that?
no, I believe I missed that one.
Oh, you missed Jordan's initiation.
Yes, I did. Oh, wait, a Mexican restaurant?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was there for that one.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just fill in. Jordan has done awesome this year. We're super proud of him. Jordan come up, got certified with us a few years ago. Worked his way up. He passed his instructor examination back in July, I believe. I believe it was July. Yes, it was. And so after he passed and he started his orientation, you know, assisting with classes, the first one he did, we went out to eat to the Mexican restaurant there, El Braceros, and it was really hilarious because he was not expecting it. And of course, you know, they don't ask to see your ID, but I learned a very important Spanish phrase: "Feliz cumpleaños, mi amigo," and point.
So when Spanish comes out of your mouth and you're pointing at me, I know to run.
I think we even got pictures. I don't have them readily up and available, but yeah, they come out and they caught him off guard. That was his brand new instructor initiation, but fun was
Pretty
had
much,
by all.
pretty much was told that it was his birthday.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Jordan.
And he got all that whipped cream too.
Well, the funny part, he wasn't expecting it. I mean, they put the
Yeah.
hat on, and when he turned his head to look back to see what was going on, it was, I mean, right there.
One, Dan spoke Spanish. Nobody knew that he spoke Spanish. So everybody's looking at Dan going, "Where'd that come from?" Next thing we know, here they come singing the birthday song.
Yep. But it's been an awesome season. Lots of great things have happened. Lots of milestones. Lots of laughs. I think we've had five or six master divers this year. So of course, all these folks who have completed their master diver are entered into the SSI Master Diver Challenge. So their names go into a pot in January. If they get drawn, they win a free dive trip, a liveaboard. I think it's Aggressor Fleet, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. I
Yeah.
wish I
So
would have won.
yeah.
Can I
So
get re-entered?
huh?
Can I get re-entered into it?
Yeah. We can start you at open water again and work your way up.
There we go. We'll start in open water again. I'm heard of that. I'm bad at that one.
Of course, I don't think we talked about it. Was it 2 weeks ago we done rescue? I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2 weeks
two
ago.
2 weeks ago. Poor JoJo here. He died twice. Yeah, the first one was pretty funny, actually. It wasn't funny at the time. So my question is, what was going through your mind when the student hit your deflator instead of the inflator?
I was like, well, here we go. I'm going down. And I did too, because I'm a little heavy for those classes. That sounds like a rock.
One of the skills in rescue is the panic diver at the surface. And the students have to determine if they're cooperative, uncooperative, if they can get control of the situation simply by, talking, calming them down, or if they're going to have to get behind them and actually inflate their BC. And this particular student, just as soon as he grabbed a hold of JoJo's inflator, he ended up getting a calf cramp. I believe it was a calf or a hamstring cramp. So as soon as he grabs it, that cramp hits, and he hits the wrong button. So he's like, oh, and of course JoJo keeps sinking lower and lower and lower. He's like, I gotta stop, hold on, stop, oh, cramp, And of course, JoJo is fixing to drown. So that's the first one you died on. What was the second one?
What'd he do? Oh, regulator upside down.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna drown me that way.
Oh, yeah. But I tell you what, the funniest part of the whole thing was the bringing the unresponsive diver up when you done the feet first ascent and wouldn't
Yeah.
roll.
Well, he broke me up all right. Hold on,
He tried. It was hilarious to watch from the surface because I mean he's trying to get you to flip and turn, and you're just going just like that, in straight up.
Yeah, that was a feet first ascent.
Yeah.
They teach that class.
Oh goodness, but yeah, lots of laughs. I'm telling you, it's been a pretty awesome season. Uh, we've got to meet a lot of new people, and it's like I said, lots of new divers, new certifications, people continuing their education. Uh, ones that I would have thought are quote unquote one and done. Have come back and gotten some specialty classes, and so the education drive is there, and of course I'm a big proponent of learn as much as you can.
Hmm.
It's going to make you a better diver. It's going to get you more experience, make you more comfortable in the water. So you know, learn all you can.
Oh yeah, open water is just the beginning. I wish we could add so much more to it, but then you'd be there for 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, but what a fun 6 months that would be, right? That would be an
We'll take a
awesome.
field trip. We'll go to Florida and teach what currents
Yeah.
are.
So, JoJo, have you ever been on a full face mask before?
I have been, yes, sir.
What'd you think
Not
about it?
that one, but I've been on one.
What'd you think about it?
First impressions, it was heavy, pulling on me. But it could have been the configuration I was in too. I did it at the Georgia Aquarium.
Okay.
So
The shark dive, right?
yes.
Okay.
And it felt heavy on my face, and I didn't care much for that feeling. Not saying if I didn't get it out in open water that my opinion would change on it.
Oh yeah, of course. So I was just sitting here looking, because like I said earlier in the show, I'm going to have to go through here and build it out, put the comms in it, the quick disconnect, swivels, and all that stuff. But I mean,
Looks nice. I gotta say, I really like that freaking second stage right there. That nice gold plate, I guess.
oh yeah,
Bronze.
that one right
I
there.
think it's a gold color.
Yeah, it's gold or a bronze color. I'd say more bronze, but I mean it's lightweight though. I mean it's not super heavy. Uh, I'm just sitting here, looking through like the inside of it. Uh, which after the show, I'll probably sit down and put the communications kit and quick disconnects and stuff on it. And I don't know. Hopefully, I can dive it, but I'm planning on taking it to Roatan.
3-1 for me, right?
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. Send Brian a message. See if you can borrow his. Actually,
Oh, I'm gonna take a scooter
actually,
too. We'll hold him for
actually,
ransom.
actually, JoJo, so now that we're dealers in or authorized dealers for Ocean Reef, I actually do have two G Diver masks that are going to be at the shop for full face demos. So if
Demo. Ooh.
yes, so if you've ever been interested in full face, you want to kind of try it out. Right now, Brian is the only one. Well, Brian and Mike are the only two that teach full face. But hopefully, next season there'll be a couple of others of us, so we'll have we'll have 4 or 5 instructors who are able to do demos and actually teach the full face class. So uh, that's kind of the game plan right now. One of the G Diver mask, it has communications with it, so these two could talk to each other. So we have one that has the communications, and we have one that does not. The one that has communications will be with the on the demo, and that way the instructor can talk to the diver who is demoing the mask, and then of course we'll have, if somebody wants to go through the class, then we'll have the mask that doesn't have the communications. So we'll have those both of them available.
Sounds like a treat to me.
Oh yeah, and of course here's what I was really interested in. Uh, I didn't really know what to expect when I unboxed it, but it even comes with a nice zip up carry case. So has a front pocket on it, and this is the first time I've unzipped this front pocket. So it even comes with a screwdriver, a hose, and a screwdriver. I mean, come on.
Screwdriver.
Well, I'm sure when I start building this thing out here in a little bit, I'm going to find out. Because knowing me, I would not be able to find a Phillips head screwdriver in my house. Most of my tools end up at the park. So, but anyway, this is the first piece of equipment I've actually seen a manufacturer send a tool with, like a screwdriver. Something basic, simple.
Oh heck! I mean, just get a carrying case. I'll usually charge you $50 for that.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's I can't wait to get it set up and actually get it in the water. Of course, there's not a whole lot of time before Roatan. We got just about a week and a half, so hopefully, maybe I can find time to jump in the water and at least do a dive with it. So
I'm pretty sure you can find some time somewhere.
a little bit. I'm gonna try. Let's see. All right,
What are you
Mr.
saying? You
Brian.
need Dive Buddy Friday? I think I could take off Friday.
Do what?
What are you saying? You need a Dive Buddy Friday? I might be able to take off Friday.
Hey, yeah, I need a dive buddy Friday. Anybody know where I can find a dive buddy?
Everybody's gonna raise their hand.
I know somebody who has a key to the park.
Yeah, exactly. Might be one of only a couple people there.
Yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy that I can make a dive Friday. Dave, I may join you. Brian, Brian asked any classes scheduled for this year. Well, huh?
So what classes?
Well, there's been classes all season long. Of course, they're starting to wind down. We've got one open water, well, technically two open water classes. We've got one starting this weekend, and then our last class of the season will be October the 8th and 9th. That's when it starts for open water. I believe we've got Deep, Night, and Rec on the 8th and 9th as well. So there's an opportunity for some continuing education, getting specialties there. So yeah, and then of course I know dry suit season is coming, so that's another good class to take this time of year is dry suit. It will extend your dive season, and when the water starts dripping down to them cold temperatures, it help keep you warm. Any for the ocean reef. We just done an ocean reef class. Was it last weekend? Yes, I think it was. Not this past weekend. Weekend before last. What? No. Well, maybe we just done one, but we'll be able to do the Ocean Reef class pretty much anytime. The good thing about the full face class is that it can be done confined water or open water. So we can do that pretty much anytime except for 45-degree weather or 45-degree water. Gets a little chilly when you have to bail out of your full face mask and switch to your regular mask. So something about 45-degree water hitting your face, it just kind of locks everything up. But yeah, I don't know, Brian, if as far as the full face, because we've got calendars kind of getting a little full, not just with classes, but I mean we've got the travel stuff coming up. Brian is getting ready to go to Florida mid next month to do cave diving. Me and JoJo's gone the first week of October to Roatan, leading a trip, and then so I think open water. Besides this coming weekend, or I'm sorry, the 8th and 9th of October, I think that's going to be the last specialty weekend that we'll have this season, unless we schedule a dry suit or something after the fact. So, let's see. Yes, that's right, because I was doing confined. Okay. So, yeah, it was last weekend that they done the full face. And I think we had 3 or 4 in it. So, but, you can always, if you want to try a full face, if you've never done it, we can hopefully, weekends Brian's there, we can do a in-service where me and Jeff and a couple of the other instructors go through and, get to be where we can teach it. So, all right, let's see. Larry made me switch mask at depth for advanced nitrox and decompression procedures. Yeah, it's something about that mammalian reflex. Whenever that mask comes off, 45-degree water hits you in the face, and it's just like, yeah. Don't pass out, JoJo.
Oh, no, that feeling well.
Yeah.
34-degree water. Woo! You have to force yourself to breathe.
So, Miss Terry just chimed in, and she said 2. I'm assuming that's 2 weeks ago.
Maybe. I missed it, so I missed the demo for the class. So.
Oh, I don't know.
It was one of those weekends I wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah. And a fun time was had by all. So other than the Roatan trip coming up, the Haunted Quarry Dive and the Halloween festivities that's going on throughout the month of October. Unfortunately, I know we won't get to see the pumpkin carving because that's the weekend we come back from Roatan. But hopefully on the 15th, JoJo's going to be down and got a couple of helpers lined up to help start setting up the haunted trail dive. It will be available on Saturday nights on the 15th, the 22nd. It won't be lit up. And, of course, we're building it, so you'll be able to dive a little bit of it if you want to. But the 29th, put it on your calendars, mark it in your book. The 29th, we're going to do the Haunted Quarry Dive. And Cowboy, all right, Cowboy, I have to say, he has done said he is going to do Cowboy's chili. So if you've had his barbecue, you've had his, his ribs and his diver dogs, and I'm getting hungry just thinking about the master diver dog. If you've had all of his food before, the chili is going to be a treat. So, You don't want
I
to miss
ordered
that.
one of them this weekend, and the divers behind me were like, "What'd you order? What's that?" It's like it's a hot dog. You put barbecue on it. It's like,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
I'm getting that.
Well, I tell you, I get mine with I do sweet baby rays on one side, mustard on the other, so you get that sweet and then that zesty. It's just yeah. So like I said at dinner tonight, my three favorite subjects is food, diving, and sleep. Eat, sleep, and dive.
Yeah, and many of orders that they come in: eat,
Yeah,
sleep, dive, eat, dive,
yeah.
eat, dive, sleep.
No particular order. Dive, 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 sleep, dive, 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 eat, sleep, dive. Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Dan, aren't we?
It's dessert for him. Dessert, dessert, dessert.
Dessert. Oh goodness. Uh uh uh. Looks like Dad says he has a Kirby Morgan with a breakaway. Yep, I know that mask. I'm super stoked to try these ocean reefs. I've never dove an ocean reef. Uh, Very familiar with the Inner Rose and the Guardians with OTS. So I'm really looking forward to this. Oh, and next season, I already know there's going to be an Ocean Reef demo weekend. So Ocean Reef, the rep's going to come, bring toys for people to play with and try out. We haven't nailed out can't even talk. I'm so excited about it, I can't even talk.
All right.
Uh,
When you do that, okay, you gotta let me know. One, I want to take off work, as in my work, and your work. I'll pay my admission fee, and I want to go dive with it. So don't ask me to come in and fill tanks.
Hey JoJo, can you go fill a couple tanks?
So,
uh, well, I know there's been some talk about maybe Women's Dive Day. A couple other
that's
times.
a lot though. One day, women's dive is
Yeah, so
busy.
haven't really nailed down a good date. We'll be in the summer when the water's warm, so more than likely, probably sometime about the end of June, between the end of June and the end of August, 1st of September. So, but we'll have more information on that as it comes about. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there any other? Yeah. So, uh, 2023, we're shaping up. I think JoJo is got the North Carolina Rex trip that's going to be open to all, I believe. Open water,
Oh,
advanced.
yeah.
Uh, so it's a weekend. Of course, everybody knows we always go to Roatan in the fall. I'll be booking that while we're down there here in a week and a half. But the big question is the spring trip. So hopefully I'll know where I'm going after Roatan because we've got a whole lot of travel coming up, or I
I'm
do.
planning on doing 2 Florida trips this year.
Yeah,
So as long when we get together, get talking about them, and get it all worked out, I'll let everybody know they're going to be nice. So,
yeah. Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, we're doing Roatan. Then the day we get back from Roatan, as soon as I land in Nashville, we head to for fall break for family. So we'll be gone that week, but I'll be back on the 15th, and then 3 weeks or the weekend of the haunted quarry dive. That Monday, Halloween, we leave to go to DEMA to see all the new stuff coming out and go through the technician courses for Ocean Reef and a couple of other equipment manufacturer updates and all that stuff for our service techs. And so, yeah, so October is a busy month for me.
yeah.
uh, while we got a little bit of time left, do want to throw this out. Season passes, guys. Season passes. We always do 20 per year. So the first 10 will go on sale Black Friday. So if you want to try to get one of those, you do have to come in the shop. We are open Black Friday. To get the season pass, we only offer 10 that weekend. If we sell them all out, great. If we don't, what's left will go on the main sale starting in January. So if you're not on our email list before January, go ahead and get on it. We will email out the discount code so you can save $50 off of your season pass. Those will officially go on sale the middle of January. This is for 2023 dive season. So I've had a few people ask about the season passes for next season. So if you're interested in them, there's your dates. Black Friday is the first available opportunity to get your name on the list to get your pass. If you miss that weekend, Friday and Saturday, then the next availability or the next available date will be when they officially go on sale on the website in January.
It's a good deal. You come diving a lot. Grab one up.
And they sell out every year. So and they usually go pretty quick. So you want to make sure you make arrangements if you're wanting a season pass. Make sure you make your arrangements, mark your calendar, whatnot, so that way you can get on the list to get yours and not have to worry about it. Dave says, let him know for North Carolina. And he also says, Black Friday waiting for you at the gate.
Yeah, Black Friday, North Carolina. I've pretty much got North Carolina figured out. What I'm really debating on is the price right now. I got with Jordan over the weekend, and he's like, if you can back it up one more weekend, I could go. And I was like, well, I want you to go, So, but the dates he chose was Father's Day weekend. So,
oh, Happy Father's Day!
Yeah, no, I am totally down for going out for Father's Day. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
go diving on Father's Day. I'm game. Not everybody. Maybe I'll throw it up in a poll on the
group
and say, hey, it's either this weekend or that weekend, and see who.
Well, I threw up a poll a couple of weeks ago, and the consensus is to take the group private to kind of help the spamming issue, which I didn't know the events thing was even going on until it was brought to my attention.
I think we got that under control now, though.
Yeah, but the funniest one that I got tickled at. Somebody had put, it's your group, do what you want. Yeah. Like, well, no, it's not really my group. It's everybody's, because that's what we're here for. We're here to promote diving and promote the sport of diving. So, I don't want to be, all right, we're taking it private. Sorry, kind of thing. So, kind of a group consensus.
The thing is with taking it private is these people that posting them are just going to say, hey, can we join your group? And then we end up kicking them out once they throw something up.
Yeah. So, and we can already block them and ban them and all that. So,
and it's been happening.
So, yeah, if you witness any kind of spam stuff on the group, please let one of the moderators know. Just hit the report and a report post, and JoJo or Krista or myself or Jeff or somebody will get that notification, and we can get it removed. If we don't see them, then we don't know about them. So if we don't know about them, we can't take care of them. So the biggest thing, huh?
And it's Facebook, so no matter how hard we try, they're going to get in.
Oh yeah. I mean, nothing like seeing couch covers on a scuba diving group. I don't think the RV needs a new couch cover. Do you?
No, there ain't much left of the couches left. I think it's been hit the
Exactly.
last 5 years.
Yeah, and we're not Amazon, so we're not hiring, so it shouldn't even be in a group or be an event in the group. So
Hey, if you believe somebody's gonna pay you $55 an hour to work at Amazon, I mean,
yeah. I'll take my first
I
year
think I'll be
salary
hired
up
for my
front.
engineering job.
I'll take my first year salary up front.
Yeah, really.
Show me the money. Oh. Well, all right. Yeah, Frank's sitting there laughing. It is. It's work. Getting these things. Come on, nice snakeskin couch cover. I know what he was referring to.
And covered what you're going to get.
JoJo's buddy Freddy.
Oh,
And we're not talking about Kruger neither.
no.
All right. Well, it's that 9 o'clock hour. JoJo, do you have any final thoughts for us for tonight?
No, the water's still warm. Get in, get diving, get some bubbles in. Keep an eye out for our, definitely join me for Halloween. Keep an eye out for our trips popping up. They will be being posted for 2023 here shortly. Happy bubbles.
Yeah, and
never,
huh?
So that's all I got.
Yeah, and don't wait. Don't put them classes off, guys. Get with your local shops. If we're not your local shop, if we are your local shop, we do a couple of different classes. Head down to Florida for a weekend in the wintertime to kind of do water work and stuff. But keep learning. You can gain all kinds of knowledge. Taking various classes, and not all of them require diving. So, even though those are the fun ones,
Yeah.
But in the wintertime, it's a good chance to kind of catch up on your book work and kind of fill out what the next class you're wanting to take, and get enrolled, get started. So keep learning, keep diving. Let's see. Looks like Rusty joined in. Good evening. How many are doing the October 8th night dive? Well,
I guess who's over there to do an October 8th night dive? I won't be.
Yeah, I won't either. I'll be on a plane coming back to cold
Yeah,
weather.
I'll get in about midnight.
Yeah. I don't know. And I need to get with you guys on that. Michael, I'll send you a message here in just a little bit on that. But I think there's three, maybe four for the night. But I'll get you guys filled in. All right. Anybody else have anything before we call it an evening? Because I've got a full face mask here. I need to go build out and get the communications in and tinker with before I go to bed.
I'm thinking we need a bunch of people to go, oh, I did my deep, and we all head down to Blue Grotto.
Yeah. I don't know. Blue Grotto is awfully expensive now.
That is true. So we'll find somewhere, but we need to do something.
So I just cannot
some
fathom.
diving search.
Yeah. I just can't fathom. What is it? $48 for the day. I mean, okay, I guess.
All right, we'll do this. We'll do the Pensacola then. All right, we'll get her deep there.
I don't know. I like Morrison myself.
Morrison's pretty nice.
we
I
can
was thinking of an aircraft carrier would be a nice one for a deep, but
well, we can do
Morrison.
cavern. Hey, we can do cavern and deep.
True, bring Brian along.
That's right.
Get that cavern
All you got to
going.
do is say Florida, and Brian's like, I'm in. You don't even have to say Florida. You just say and I'm in.
He's already in the car. It's running.
It's like he knows you're thinking it, and he's like, yeah, I'm in. All right, guys. Well, it's that 9 o'clock hour, so we're going to call it an evening for this week's edition of Monday Night Safety Stop. As you guys know, we started this back in 2020 at the start of the pandemic as a way to kind of stay in touch and, kind of keep talking diving, keep everybody involved and all of that. And we just decided to carry it on. And, me and JoJo have a blast doing it, sitting here talking with you guys each week. And so, want to thank you guys for tuning in, taking time out. I know after a long work day, you got a lot of choices and, you choose to spend an hour with us sitting here talking scuba, and we just appreciate it, guys. So until next Monday night, we'll see you guys right back here on the Pennyroyal Divers Group and our YouTube channel, Pennyroyal Scuba. So JoJo, we'll catch you we'll catch you next Monday, and then we got one more week.
One more.
So we got one more episode at home in the home studio, and then the next week, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll be coming to you live from Roatan. So Michael says the motel in Dubai, Deep Dive Dubai. I know exactly what he's talking about.
I did too. So what we're doing is we're going to Thailand.
Yeah.
We'll hit that up on the way on.
There you go. All right, guys. Until next week, we hope you guys have a safe and wonderful week. If you're diving with us this weekend, we can't wait to see you. If you're not, we hope you have a fun, safe, and enjoyable diving experience wherever you may be going. So until next Monday night, JoJo, we'll see you next time. Happy bubbles, everybody.
One single person can make a difference. And that person is you. You can spark change for the ocean. We need passionate people who care about our planet, because it will take all of us to make things better. There is a growing community of explorers and adventurers coming together. A community that cares deeply about healing the planet above and below the surface. Together, we are turning passion into purpose to protect what we love. We're a community of torchbearers, sparking change for the ocean and inspiring others to follow our light. Your light will make us stronger and our future brighter. Spark change for the ocean. Be a torchbearer.